Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Our friend Chris Hervochon from SOAR, A Better Way to CPA, is back with us, and today we are talking dashboards. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so
always my favorite day of the month.
Well, it's always our favorite to have you here. So tell us about dashboards.
So dashboards, I actually brought an example.
Okay.
So a dashboard is a graphical interface, and I'll show it to the camera there.
Yeah.
For your company's data, right? So it's basically a one-pager that, as a business owner, you can go and you can look at it, and with a quick glance, you can see exactly where your business is and what you need to affect to move your business forward.
That's very interesting. And what specifically is on there?
On this particular dashboard, we've got all sorts of stuff. We've got financial data, we've got non-financial data. Non-financial data can be things like weather. So for instance, my demo company is Larry's Landscaping, and weather would be something that would affect their business, meaning
Sure.
grass growth, scheduling, things like that.
Right.
You could think of like a restaurant would be a good example of weather data. Customer data, which is not necessarily financial data, but it's information about your customers could be on there, information about the operations of your business, all sorts of stuff can be on there.
So it's so much more than just your traditional CPA service.
Correct.
I mean, clearly.
Correct.
And is it customizable?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. If you can get the data, we can put it on there. So step one is getting the data. The more data you can get about your business, the better, because then it can inform decisions. Data feeds KPIs. KPIs are the things that we're going to measure and track and provide context about your business.
Okay.
And then the KPIs feed the dashboard. So we put all the KPIs together in one interface so that you can see all of it at a glance.
And so for a lay person like me who might not know what a KPI is, what is a KPI?
Traditionally, they are key performance indicators,
Okay.
But we call them key predictive indicators. Reason being, we want KPIs on there that are going to be forward-looking as opposed to backward-looking.
Okay. And so in a traditional model with the CPA, it's more kind of like every once in a while, once a quarter,
Yeah.
you kind of get a statement.
Yep.
So does this take the place of this? Does this augment that? What's the difference there?
Sure, so it's meant to augment that. So every month we'll close the books, you'll have your financial statement, you'll be able to look at that. Now, my grandfather, one time I showed him a financial statement, he goes, well, it's just numbers on a page. And that's exactly right, it's just numbers on a page. It tells a story, but you need somebody to interpret that story.
Right, yeah, if you don't know how to read the story,
Right.
it means nothing to you.
And it's just financial data.
Right.
So with a dashboard, we've got financial data married with non-financial data. It's a more complete picture.
Okay.
And then it's also in graphical format, so it's much easier to figure out that story than to have somebody have to, basically interpret it for you.
Right.
And you can see it all at a glance.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same story, only now you've added pictures.
Exactly.
So you can understand it better.
Exactly.
For us that, don't know how to read numbers as well as you know how to read numbers. So how are you finding the reception to this? Are people really open to, I would think that people would be really excited about it. I know it's not traditional, so sometimes that is out of their comfort zone, but I would think once they get used to it, they're very excited about it.
Yeah, everybody kind of goes, huh, in one of those,
Yeah.
the head tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really resonating, which is great to see. It's just kind of getting folks to understand that there's data in your business, and we need to unleash that so that we can inform those strategic decisions. That's the hump that we have to get everybody over.
Yeah, but once they do get over that, I'm assuming
Yeah.
they're like,
They love it. Yeah,
how
they love
did
it.
I ever live without this?
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's really going to give them, like you said, a picture of what's going on right now, but so then we'll give them the ideas of what I need to change to
Yep.
get it further.
Exactly. Real-time, 24/7 access, so you can just go onto my website, pull it up, and look at it, and it's right there. You don't have to wait for however many days after the month to get your financial statement, your P&L, your balance sheet, and
Right.
then have to interpret that and go through that whole process. It's all right there.
All right there.
Yep.
So if somebody doesn't know or hasn't seen you on our show before, how did they get to you? And tell us a little bit, just a general overview again of your services.
Sure. So I offer outsourced accounting services, which is inclusive of the dashboard, as well as taxes. And the website is betterwaycpa.com. Very easy to find me there.
Yeah.
Facebook, SOAR CPA. I'm on Twitter, Chris Hervochon, just my full name.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm around.
You're out there. You're
I'm
definitely out there.
That's right.
And do you do only businesses, or do you do individuals
Businesses
as well?
and individuals as well.
You do individuals too. Now, do
Absolutely.
individuals get a dashboard?
There's generally not
Really a
generally
reason
not
for
need.
it?
Right.
It's just really cool. So.
Yeah, we could always do it. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if you've got data, personal data that you want on a dashboard, I'd be happy to put it together.
All right. Well, thank you, as usual, for being here with us, Chris.
Thank
It's
you so
always
much.
great information, and you are doing things in a way that isn't traditional but is very exciting. So we
That's the whole point.
appreciate you sharing it with us.
I appreciate that.
And we'll be right back on Talk of the Town.